A presentation of the Bureau of Planning and Management, Workforce Development, in collaboration with the BPM payment team. Use this procedure to create a goods receipt confirmation for goods that have been delivered and/or for services rendered by a vendor, based on a purchase order. Note: a goods receipt is an electronic entry by an agency goods receiver to confirm services or goods were received by the requesting agency in accordance with the terms and conditions of the purchase order. It is a component of the three-way match requirement by the Comptroller's Office for Vendor Payment Processing. For more information, reference Management Directive 310.31, Purchase Order Receiving, Invoice Processing, and Invoice Reconciliation Processes.
Agency goods receivers must have the associated paperwork, that includes the purchase order number, as reference, to copy the expected items and quantities to be received. They must also enter the goods receipts and/or confirmations into the SAP system, only for purchase orders created in SAP, or into the Supplier Relationship Management System, within 48 hours of physical receipt of materials and/or completion of services rendered.
Before we begin, we recommend that you perform the Saving Your Goods Receipt layout process prior to entering a goods receipt confirmation for multiple line items in SRM. This avoids receiving the incorrect PO line items in SRM. Let's review how to do this now.
Step 1. Open My Workplace, ESS, and select the SRM tab. Step 2. Select the MeGo tile. Step 3. Use the scroll bar to find the item column. Step 4. Click on the word item. Hold and drag it to the left, dropping it, or letting go of your mouse, to the right of the line column. Step 5. The item column should now appear as shown here, highlighted in blue. Step 6. Select the configuration button on the far right side, as shown here. Step 7. The table settings box will appear. You will now create a new variant for your layout. Step 8. Type your name in the variant field, and then select Save. Then confirm that your item column is correct. Now let's move on to the steps for entering and reversing a goods receipt. Step 1. Open My Workplace, ESS, and select the SRM tab. Step 2. Select the SRM tile. Step 3. Select the SRM Receiver tab. Step 4. Select the Confirmation Goods and Services tile. Step 5. Select Goods Receipt from the Business Transaction Type field drop-down menu. Step 6. Select Purchase Order from the Reference field drop-down menu. Step 7. Enter the PO number in the PO field. Step 8. Enter Movement Type 101 for entry, or 102 for reversal. Step 9. Select the Execute button. Step 10. Determine which line or item number the goods receipt needs entered or reversed on, if more than one line. Use the short text as your reference. Step 11. Highlight the quantity currently showing on that line, and replace with the quantity you need to enter or reverse, if necessary. Step 12. Select the checkbox under the OK column. Step 13. Enter the invoice number and delivery note field. If you do not have an invoice number, enter the date of service, or delivery date. Step 14. If everything is correct, post the goods receipt by selecting the Post button. Please note, it's very important to reference the item field, and not the line field, when entering a goods receipt, because there are times that a PO line item is already fully received, so it will no longer appear when you pull up the GR screen. If you reference the line field, you could inadvertently enter a GR on the incorrect line item.
Now let's look at some troubleshooting steps to take when entering or reversing a goods receipt.
If the first line on the screen is blue, close the detailed data box at the bottom. Make sure the GR code is 101 for entering the GR, or 102 for reversing the GR. If you have a GR that is requesting a storage location, you will receive this message. Expand the detailed data box by selecting the detailed data button. From the Where tab, select the storage location drop-down box. Select the correct location for the purchase or delivery.
Thank you. This concludes this tutorial.